It was nighttime, and a man was walking through a forest near his village. This forest was always considered haunted. People said evil spirits lived there, but the man was careless and never believed these stories. Suddenly, he heard someone calling his name. The voice was soft but clear. He stopped and looked around, but no one was there. He felt a bit uneasy but brushed it off as his imagination and continued walking. After a while, he heard the same voice again, this time closer. His heart started to pound. He looked around, but still, no one was there. Filled with fear, he quickened his pace. Suddenly, an old tree appeared in front of him. The branches of this tree looked like human hands. From behind the tree, an old woman emerged. Her eyes were as red as blood, and she had a strange smile on her face. The woman spoke slowly. "You know, don't you, whose territory you have crossed?" Her voice was cold and terrifying. The man remembered the stories his elders had told him. They said an evil spirit lived in this forest, one who never let anyone who crossed her territory return. His heart was now beating rapidly. He saw shadows moving behind him, and before he could react, those shadows began advancing towards him. He tried to run, but his legs felt rooted to the ground. A scream escaped his mouth, but it was swallowed by the forest's silence. The shadows were now very close, surrounding him. The last thing he heard was his own scream, which faded into the quiet of the forest. After that night, no one ever saw the man again. His name became a part of the village's ghost stories, a reminder of the haunted forest and the fate that awaited those who dared to enter.